let us continue with the numericals. The next numerical, Ashok invents rupees 26,400 on 12% 25 shares of a company. If he receives a dividend of rupees 2475, find the number of shares he bought and the market value of each share. Like before, first write down what we have, what is given. Given investment is 26400. D percent is 12%, nominal value is 25, dividend is equals to 2475. To find, what we got to find? Number of shares and B market value of the shares. Now to find the number of shares, we have two formulas. One with investment, that is investment is equals to number of shares into market value, and another formula is to find the number of shares is annual income is number of shares into D percent into nominal value. From here I cannot use this formula because we have to find the number of shares as well as we do not know the market value. We have to find the market value. Therefore, I cannot find the number of shares from this formula. We'll have to use this formula to find the number of shares. Now, we know annual income or dividend is number of shares into D percent into nominal value. The number of shares we'll have to find out. Annual income is 2475. Let the number of shares be X. D percent is 12 by 100 into nominal value is 25. Therefore, 3x is equals to 2475 and x equals to 2475 by 3, which is equals to 3 8s are 24, 3 2s are 6, 3 5s are 5, 825. So number of shares is equals to 825. So we have found out the first part, number of shares 825. Now we have to find the market value. Now we will use that formula. Investment is equals to number of shares into market value. Therefore, market value is investment by number of shares, which is equals to investment was 26400 by number of shares 825. On calculating, we get it as 32. Or let us do the calculations here. Market value is 26400 by 825. Let us do the calculations here. By 5, if you do it by 5, how much it comes? 5 ones are 5, 165, and this comes up as 5 5s are 25, 5 5s are 25, 14, 5 2s are 10, 5 2s are 10, 5 2s are 10, 40, 45 8s are 45, 280. Then again by 5, 5 3s are 15, 5 3s are 15, 5 33. By 5, 5 ones are 5, 0, 5 25, 1056. By 3 it's 11, 3 3s are 9, 9 9 9, 3 5s are 15, 352. 352. 11 will go 3 times 22, 32. Therefore, the market value is rupees 32. So your answer, market value of each share is rupees 32. Answer. Is it clear? The next question. Amit invests rupees 36,000 in buying rupees 100 share at rupees 20 premium. The dividend is 15% per annum. Find number of shares he buys, his yearly dividend, and the percentage return on his investment. Okay. So first we have to find number of shares. What are the two formulas for finding the number of shares? With acha. First, what is given? Given investment I is equals to 3600. In buying rupees 100 share, that means nominal value is 100 at 20 premium, rupees 20 premium, that means premium is rupees 20. Once this word premium, discount, this come, then you have to find the market value. So nominal value is 100, premium is rupees 20, therefore market value will be nominal value plus premium, which is 100 plus 20, which is equals to 120. Therefore the market value is 120. And what is given? D percent is given. What is D percent? D percent is 15%. What we have to find? Find one, number of shares. So what is the formula for number of shares? We can use this investment because we have the market value. We also know the market value and we have the investment. From there we can find the number of shares. Therefore, number of shares is investment by market value of one share. Investment was 36,000 by market value was 120. 12 3s are 36,000. Therefore, number of shares is 300. So, what the number of shares is? Find number of shares 300. Okay. His yearly dividend. Now, formula for dividend. Dividend means annual income. So, what is the formula? Dividend is equals to number of shares into D percent into nominal value, not market value. Remember, number of shares 300. What is D percent? D percent is 15%. That is 15 by 100 into nominal value. What was nominal value? 100. So dividend is 15 3s are 45, 4500. Therefore, dividend is equal to rupees 4500. The second part, dividend is rupees 4500. Now, the percentage return on his investment. The percentage return on his investment. That means we have to find the percentage return. And that is equals to dividend by investment. These formulas have to be remembered. Into 100. What was the dividend? We have dividend 4500. What was the investment? 36000 into 100. 2 zeros got cut. Now 1 0 got cut. Now 3 12s, 3 15, 150, 3 4s, 3 50, 2 25, 2, which is 25 by 2, which is equals to 12.5%. Therefore, percentage return is 12.5%. So third part, percentage return is 12.5%. Clear? The next sum. Mr. Tiwari invested rupees 29040 in 15% rupees 100 shares at a premium of 20%. Calculate number of shares he buys, Mr. Tiwari's income from investment and percentage return on his investment. Given, what is given? Investment is given. I is given. Investment is 29040 in 15%. That means D percent is 15%. Rupees 100 shares means nominal value is rupees 100. Premium is 20%. Now whenever this word premium comes or discount comes or they say at par come, we always have to find the market value, because market value is always related with premium, discount, par, below par, above par, that way. So what is the market value? Market value is nominal value plus premium percentage on nominal value. This percentage 20% will always be off something, 20% off. So it is 20% on nominal value. So market value was 100, premium percent was 20% of nominal value 100. So the market value is 120. So from here we have got the market value 120. Now find number of shares. I can find the number of shares by the formula investment with market value, because we have always calculated the market value. Now I can use that formula. Number of shares is equals to investment by market value of one share. So investment was 29040 by 120. Cut 3 4s, 3 9s are 27, 27 3 6s are 18, 3 8s are 24. Now 4 will go, 4 2s are 8, 4 2s are 8, 4 4s are 16, 242. Therefore the number of shares is 242. Therefore number of shares is 242. Now income. What we have to find? Income. Income means annual income or dividend. Annual income formula is number of shares into D percent into nominal value. Number of shares we found out 242 into D percent 15%, not premium percent. You have to find the D percent. Remember, not premium percent, D percent. 15 by 100 into nominal value is 100. So that comes up to 15 2s are 30, 15 4s are 60, 63, 15 2s are 30, 36, 3630. The annual income is rupees 3630. So second part, annual income rupees 3630. And what we have to find last? Percentage return. How do we find the percentage return? You all know percentage return. What is percentage return? Percentage return is dividend by investment into 100. What was dividend? 3630. What was investment? 29040 into 100. This gets cancelled. 1 to 1 divided by 3, this goes 3 9s are 27, 27 3 6 are 18, 18 3 8s are 24. Again 11 11s are 121, 11 88, 11 1s 11 8s, 4 2s 4 25. So it's 25 by 2, which is equals to 12.5%. Therefore, percentage return is 12.5%. This is your answer. Next question. A man buys shares at par value of rupees 10, yielding 8% dividend at the end of the year. Find the number of shares he bought if he receives a dividend of rupees 300. Here again, what is given? Given par value, that means nominal value is rupees 10. Market value is also 10 because it is says at par value of rupees 10. At par means same. So nominal value 10. Therefore, market value is also rupees 10 because it is saying at par. Then 8%. What is 8%? That is the dividend percent is your 8%. We have to find, and what is given? If he receives a dividend, dividend is equals to 300, and to find number of shares. To find number of shares. Here, to find the number of shares, there are two formulas. One is with investment and the other is with the annual income or dividend. How do we find this? We know annual income is equals to number of shares into D percent into nominal value. Now annual income is 300. Let the number of shares be X into D percent, that is 8 by 100 into nominal value 10. So 2 4s 2 5s. Therefore X is equals to 300 into 5 by 4, which is equals to 4 7s are 28, 75, 5 5s are 25, 375 shares. So the number of shares bought is 375. Is it clear, children? Okay, copy down. Next sum. A man invests rupees 8,800 on buying shares of face value of rupees 100 each at a premium of 10%. If he earns rupees 1200 at the end of the year as dividend, find the number of shares and dividend percent per share. What is given? What is given? Investment is given 8800 on buying shares of face value rupees 100. That means nominal value is rupees 100 at a premium of 10%. That is premium is equals to 10% of nominal value. So we have to find the market value. So what is the market value? Market value is nominal value plus 10% of nominal value, which is 100 nominal value plus 10% of 100, which is equals to 110. Therefore, market value is 110. And what is given? Yes, dividend 1,200. What is 1,200? It is the dividend he earns. So first, what do you have to find? Find 1 number of shares. Which formula can we use here now? We have the investment as well as we have the market value of one share. So we can use this formula for investment for number of shares. Therefore, number of shares is investment by market value of one share, which is 8800 by 1180. Therefore, number of shares is 80 shares. Number of shares is 80 shares. Clear? Then what we have to find? The dividend percent per share. That means we have to find D percent. What we have to find? D percent. We know annual income is number of share into D percent into nominal value. Now annual income was 1200. Number of share is 80. We have to find D percent, D by 100 into nominal value is 100. Or therefore D is equals to 1200 by 80, 4 2s, 4 30, 215. Therefore D percent is 15%. Clear? The next sum. A man invested rupees 45,000 in 15% rupees 100 shares quoted at rupees 125. When the market value of these shares rose to 140, he sold some shares just enough to raise rupees 8400. Calculate the number of shares he still holds and the dividend due to him on these shares. Like before, what is given? Given investment is 45000. D percent is 15%. Nominal value is 100. Market value is 125. 125. So from here, can we find the number? Here it is said the number of shares he still holds. That means we have to first find the number of shares he initially had. The number of shares initially had. Number of shares initially had is investment by market value. Investment by market value. Investment was 45000 by market value was 125. 5 will go 25 times. 5 will go 9,000 times. 5 ones 518,900. 5 will go 360. The number of shares originally had was 360. That is number of shares originally he had is 360. Now he has sold some shares when the market value was, next part, he has sold some shares when the market value rose to 150. That means market value is 140 and he sold some shares. Let the number of shares sold is X and he sold enough to raise 8400. That means the amount received on selling is 8400. Therefore 8400 is equals to 140 into X, or X equals to 8400 by 140. 7 2s, 7 12s are 84, 120 to 60. X equals to 60. That is, the number of shares sold is 60. Number of shares sold is 60. Now, your first part, number of shares he still holds. That means he still has. Number of share he still holds is 360 minus 60, which is equals to 300. So the answer for this is 300. He has still 300 shares with him. Next part. The dividend due to him on these shares. What do you mean by these shares? These shares means on 60 shares or on 360 shares or 300 shares. These shares means dividend due to him on these shares means on the shares he still holds. On the shares he still holds. So dividend is equals to number of shares into D% into nominal value. Number of shares, these means the number of shares he still holds. What is the number of shares? 300. Is 300 into D% is 15 by 100 into nominal value is 100. So it is 15 3s are 45, 4500. Therefore dividend is rupees 4500. So dividend is rupees 4500. Is it clear now? Okay. Next question. A company pays a dividend of 15% on its 10 rupee shares, from which it deducts tax at the rate of 22%. Find the annual income of a man who owns 1000 shares of this company. Answer. What is given? Company pays dividend. D is 15%. D% is 15%. Nominal value is 10. Tax is 22%. Again I said percentage is always with off. 22% of what? What? 22% of what is deducted as tax? 22% of your annual income is deducted as tax. 22% of your annual income is deducted as tax. So we have to first find the annual income. What is your annual income? Annual income and number of shares is 1000 shares. The annual income is number of shares into D% into nominal value. Number of shares is 1000, D% 15% of nominal value 10. So this is 1500. This is your annual income. This is your annual income. Now, tax deducted. Tax deducted is your 22% of the annual income. That means 22 by 100 into annual income 1500. Okay, 15 2s are 30, 15 2s are 30, 320. So tax deducted was rupees 320. 15 2s are 30, 330. 15 2s are 30, 15 2s are 30, 30, 330. Tax deducted is rupees 330. So amount left after deduction is 1500 minus 330 is 1170 1170. Therefore, his annual income after deducting tax is equals to rupees 1170. Clear? The next question. Ajay owns 560 shares of a company. The face value of each share is rupees 25. The company declares a dividend of 9%. First, calculate the dividend Ajay will get. Second, the rate of interest on his investment if Ajay has paid rupees 30 per share. What do you mean by rate of interest on his investment? Is it D%? No, it is not dividend percent. It is the percentage return. Rate of interest means percentage return, not dividend percent. Please note these. What is given? What is given? Number of shares. Let N be equals to 560. The face value of each share, that is the nominal value, is 25, and declares a dividend. D% is 9. What we have to find? We have to first find your dividend. What is dividend? Dividend is number of shares into D% into nominal value. So number of shares is 560. D% is 9 by 100 into nominal value 25. 25 ones, 25 fours, 14, 140, 0, 9 fours are 36, 1260. Your dividend is rupees 1260. So your first question, 1, dividend is rupees 1260. Next, here the rate of interest on his investment if Ajay has paid rupees 30 per share. In this case, what is the market value? Ajay has paid rupees 30 per share means the market value is rupees 30. The market value of rupees is 30. And what we have to find? We have to find rate of interest. Rate of interest is nothing but percentage return. Please note these terms. Rate of interest is nothing but it is percentage return. And how do we find percentage return? It is dividend by investment into 100. So I know the dividend. Do we know the investment? No. So first you have to find the investment. What is investment? Number of shares into market value. So what is the number of shares? The number of shares is 560. And what is the market value? Market value is 30. Clear? Now can we find out the rate of interest? Percentage return. Percentage return is dividend. What much is dividend? 1260 by 560 into 30 into 100. I am not calculating this because I have just made it written down here, so it's easy for us to calculate here only. 3 ones are 3. 3 fours 42, 42, 2 21s, 2 2 2s are 4, 280, 280, 7 3s are 21, 7 4s 0 0. So what we get is 30 by 4 or 15 by 2, which is 7.5%. Therefore percentage return is 7.5%. Clear? Copy it down. Next question. A company with 10,000 shares of nominal value of ₹100 declares an annual dividend of 8% to shareholders. Calculate the total amount of dividend paid by the company. That means we have to find the dividend, total dividend by the company. Again, what is given? Given number of shares 10,000, nominal value 100, D%, 8%. And what we have to find? First part, what we have to find? Dividend. What we have to find is the dividend. What's the formula? D is equals to number of shares into D% into nominal value. Number of shares is 10,000, D% is 8% of nominal value is 100. So it is 80,000. Dividend is rupees 80,000. First part. Second part, please understand the second part. He says Ramesh bought 90 shares of the company. It is for the second part. For part 2, number of shares is 90 at rupees 150 per share. That means the market value is 150 and nominal value was 100. Here nominal value was 100. D% is 8% as like this. And what we have to calculate the dividend he received and the percentage return on his investment. First we have to find the dividend. Dividend on the 90 shares. So here it is, dividend is number of shares into D% into nominal value. Here the number of shares is not 10,000 because it was the shares of the company, but Ramesh has 90 shares. So the number of shares is 90. D% is 8% into nominal value is this. So 9 8s are 720. Ramesh gets a dividend of 720. Here Ramesh gets dividend of rupees 720. And what was 80,000? Dividend paid by the company. Paid by company. Paid by company. Ramesh gets rupees 720 as dividend. Okay. Now what we have to find? Percentage return. Percentage return of Ramesh. Percentage return of Ramesh. Percentage return is dividend by investment into 100. So Ramesh dividend is 720. Do we have the investment of Ramesh? No. No, we do not have the investment of Ramesh. So how much Ramesh invests? Ramesh investment is number of shares into market value. So number of shares was 90 and what was the market value? He pays at 150. So market value is 150. So this is the investment of Ramesh. Yes. Then percentage return is dividend. Dividend means 720 by investment. Investment was 90 into 150 into 100. This 9 8s are 70, 9 8s are 70, 80, 5 3s, 5 16 is 16 by 3, which is 1 by 3%. So percentage return is 1 by 3%. Is it clear now? Okay. If you have any doubts, please comment on the comment box. I will reply back to you. Thank you.